Hey, I just got off the phone with customer service with a very big company that's actually known for great customer service. But the conversation was really awkward and they could have lost a customer. And this is one of many awkward conversations that we have to have in business and in life. And if you've ever been in that space where you knew you had to say something but didn't quite know how to say it, I'm going to share with you something that you can say within the first 30 seconds that will turn the power around and turn awkward into comfortable and make you go from powerless to powerful. No matter who you are or where you are in the organization, I want you to realize the power that you have and turn things around in your favor by using some connectology. I'm going to show you how to do it today. The connection coach is here. Hey, I'm your connection coach, Jonathan Sprinkles. So let's go back to this conversation I just had. This company was known for great customer service, and I was calling to get an exchange. But during the conversation, the guy decided he wanted to build some kind of bond with me. And while taking my information, he asked me questions like, so, how was your weekend? I'm thinking, sir, I don't know you. He says, so how's the weather down there? And I'm thinking, sir, I don't want to know you. I don't care about the weather. All I want is my stuff. I need you to take care of the thing that I called you for. You see, I teach a course called Customer Service That Connects. Organizations hire me to help to reshape the conversations in those critical moments in customer service transactions that actually build trust and cause people to want to work with you again. And in this course, I teach that there are 5 levels of distrust. And each level causes us to protect ourselves even more. And for the sake of our short conversation, I'll just start with the first level, and that's time. Don't waste my time. People are desperately afraid of wasting time. If they feel like your conversation is only going to take them off of the directed path, that's going to cause them to self-protect, they'll speak less, and they're going to do their best to withhold as much information as they can because they are feeling like the less they give you, the better it's going to be for them. Now, as this guy's talking, I know he had the best of intentions. He thinks he's building rapport, but to me, he's wasting time because I know why I called him, and anything else that doesn't move me forward toward my original goal feels like part of the problem, not a part of the solution. Don't waste my time. So remember this, when they're trying to protect, you cannot connect. And that's why my course, Customer Service That Connects, is so powerful, because I help you to think like people think. You have to answer the 3 questions in people's minds so that awkward conversations become not so awkward. You see, conversations are only as awkward as you allow them to be. No conversation is awkward if you have a plan. It's not the conversation itself, but the lack of plan that you have that causes you to lose confidence, and thus they pick up on that and the conversation becomes very awkward because you don't want to have it and neither do they. Or maybe there's this conversation. Every guy knows this one. We need to talk. No! You see, that's what happens when you don't have a plan. When you set the conversation up wrong, you think you're doing the right thing, but instead you end up causing people to be in protection mode while you are trying to be in connection mode. But let me show you what you can do to change that around, even if it's you who is being sat down to have the conversation with someone who's in a position of power. Doesn't matter who it is, you can do this and it will work. The way in which you reclaim the power in any conversation is using the tool that Stephen Covey taught in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He said, begin with the end in mind. So you have to think about what objections they have and then make sure you overcome them. The 3 objections are in the form of 3 questions. Number 1, what's this about? Number 2, how long is it going to take? And number 3, what's in it for me? If you can start by handling those objections in the beginning, then all of the reasons for them not listening to you and not connecting with you and withholding information from you that could be vital to the solution will all be erased, and therefore you can be much more powerful by turning the situation around, and you control the direction of the conversation. And you have to do it in the first 30 seconds of the conversation. You be the first one to speak, and you use these 4 words: so that we can. So that we can get your return process as quickly as possible and get you on the way with the rest of your day, I'm going to ask you some questions so I know where to send the return label. Or if I'm a wedding planner looking to close the deal, so that we can get started planning the wedding of your dreams. Let's invest about 20 minutes going over the details and the paperwork so that we can be clear about the agreement and everything that comes with it. And that's one less thing you have to worry about. Once I'm on the job, you have nothing left to do but show up and be beautiful. And it even works for tough business conversations as well. So that I can make the right decision based on accurate information, I want to make sure that I understand your side of it so that I can make the decision that's going to put us all in the right place in the end. You see, these conversations don't have to be awkward. And most importantly, you never have to feel powerless. But as Dr. Dennis Kimbrough said, if you just show up with a plan, you're ahead of 80% of the people in business and in life. So sit down, think about what you want before you ever open your mouth to have this conversation. And I promise you, when you come at it from the connection standpoint, give them what they want up front, and they'll give you what you want after that. So the next time you're in an awkward conversation, you never have to feel powerless. Again, you can turn it around and you can win using a little connectology. Hey, I'm your Connected Coach, Jonathan Sprinkles, reminding you, business always tastes better with sprinkles on top.